We'll walk around. I wanna see some tigers. Walk around. I wanna see some tigers and some peeps. I really wanna hear some squeaks. Walk round the compound.
Hello. Oh, hi, Sid. How are you? Pretty girl. This pretty girl. Look at you. Good girl. Good girl. Good baby. Oh. You're such a turd. Bug on my phone. I'll get to you in a little bit. Just stay there. Stay there, you nut. Look at them. How much? I'm not sure why anyone would be a fan of that guy. He's a bit touched, as they say. He's a bit touched. Hey, me back for some more smooches. Yeah, that's cool. It's like I'm trying to water the cows or something like that during a live stream. We're working out the kinks on that. All right. Hey. Hi. Hello. Hello. Oh, hello. What's going on over there? I heard elevated voices. They must be discussing important business dealings. Oh, wait a minute. I forgot. I gotta make sure to tuck in my shirts. Oh, my phone's over here. But this is the other thing, because I'm wearing a pair of shorts that I bought when I had more of that. You can kind of see, you know. Like before and way before, which that's still a great line. Yeah, look at it. Oh my gosh! I only ate broccoli shakes, and butter. Broccoli butter shakes. That's all I ate. I lost so much weight. Fasting and running. A lot of fasting, a lot of running. But as you remember, that it was going to be a tucked in shirt summer. And this is someone made a point because I said, like, briefly said, like, oh, it's going to be a tucked in summer. And then they're just like, Derek, there are certain communities where that means an entirely different thing. And here's the thing, like, I realized this, and I realized it even as I said it, and I'm just like, wait a minute. Tucked in shirt summer. Hi, Munch. Hey! You got your peat dirt in my mouth. You got peat dirt in my mouth. Cause yeah, tucked in shirt summer versus that other, it's different. What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? People are like, oh, you could get a belt. And I'm like, I could just make sure that my pants don't fall down by wearing a belt. Don't tell me. Okay, I'm wearing what's known as butcher chic. It's called butcher chic. Maybe you need to understand what it is that I'm getting at. Again. Hey, Munch, what are you doing? Because this is the other thing, okay? The thing, because the shirt, you got to make sure. A lot of times, like, less is not always better. Like when it gets hot and there's a lot of sun, okay? Protect yourself from the sun. And okay, you got to make like socks. Got to go up because there's times you got to walk through like tall grasses and things, and then there could be like, you know, bugs. Excuse you. Okay, I'm doing butcher chic right now. Hat protects from the sun. Tall socks. Okay. Now, this is the other thing. Athletic shoes. Okay. Tennis shoes. Very important. If it's dry. All right. And partly because it gives you better toe holds. Like work boots. You can't necessarily get like a good toe hold inside of something that you got to climb on. Okay. Work boots. They got a rounded edge. But these, not so much. And you gotta run. Which, hope to God you don't have to. You're wearing some tennies. All right. You. Quit it. Hey, Munch. Let's calm down, okay? One snuffle, okay. Snuffle again. Let's snuffle again. To calm. A calming snuffle. If you snuffle again, it lets me know that you mean business about this whole thing. About calming down. All right, I'm gonna take you for your word. I don't know if I believe that snuffle. All right. That's okay. Des and Nathan. Booba Luga. Beezer. This is Beezer. I'm guessing Jacob is inside the alleyway. Probably in the alleyway. There you are. I was wondering where you were. I was gonna walk all around. I couldn't find you. Hi. Hello. How are you? Hi, pretty girl. Okay, Knuckles. Those are my Knuckles. I don't want to give you a knuckle sandwich, like literal. Okay, some people think like, oh, give you a knuckle sandwich means punch you in the face. Kiara wants a knuckle sandwich, literally, of my knuckles between two pieces of bread. That sounds delightful. Thank you very much. I would have 2, please. I'm like, but that's all of my hands. And she's like, 2, please. Like, I don't think, I'm not going to get you that. Well, this is going to reflect poorly on your Yelp review. I've been trying to do more live stuff. I've been doing extra fancy X-File watcher party, water party, on the extra fancy patrons, where people they follow me along while I'm going out and watering the cats in the morning, because usually I'll water the cats at least one morning during the weekends time that I'm home. Usually. Gives, because Des and Nathan are having to be out here working. You know, they do like the day-to-day kind of tasks and stuff like that, the water and meds and kind of things. And then there's just various different kind of times where, you know, like either Heidi or myself are also trying to kind of jump in and help out. But that's like their primary, you know, thing that they do. You trying to pull that in? He's trying to pull that in. It's not gonna work, bud. He's trying to pull that rib cage into his pool. Sir Frederick J. Conison III. Hi. Sir Frederick. But fairly regularly, almost every weekend, at least one day during the time that I'm home, I'll say like, hey, I'll do the waters, I'll do the meds in the morning. You feed lemurs because I ain't dealing with those guys. Hi, Mita Pita. Hi, Mita Pita. But that's actually easy because the waters and meds get done like right away, first thing in the morning. So like lemurs, that can, it's like they get a brunch. So like you can kind of, if you don't have to do waters and meds, then that means it's like, okay, well that means you can sleep in. It doesn't mean that you're not working, you can sleep in. But I'll do the waters and the meds. And I've been using it as an opportunity to like, okay, well let's strap a camera to my head, do some living. Hi. Been putting up on the extra fancy stuff. On the X-Fi. I feel like was getting it a little bit, because literally we did like 2 hours and 40 minutes. That was awful. That sucked. Because I'm trying to do the thing, and it's like, oh, I'm falling, dropping it down. Jan's counting how many times the phone's dropped. It's just getting embarrassing. And then it's just like, you know, we get to like 2 hours and 15 minutes, and I'm like, who's still here? And then you get like 4 people like, hey. Oh my gosh, we still got some viewers. But I did one today. It was a bit better because I was able to utilize like some wiring and stuff like that. So then I was able to just kind of like, okay, kind of like connect the phone to the fence so that it just like hangs there, so that I'm able to just be like, all right, hang out with Allie. I'm gonna go over here now. You can just hang out with Allie. Okay. Now be gone. And then I would come back. But yeah, it was all right. Doing those on Extra Fancy, if you want to check it out, knock yourself out. And then I started doing, I did a live stream on I have a TikTok. I do. I said like, just whatever, screw it. I read some articles that said it's a little bit more secure, so it's like, it's good enough for me. That was like one of the big reasons I was kind of worried. I'm like, I don't know. This thing's just basically just like hoovering all of my data, but then it's like, well, that's basically something that all of the apps do. And it's like, well, you got a point. Other part of the discombobulated voice that exists inside of my head. I'll download it. I had it. Messing around with that whole bit. I started doing live. And it's like, I've had a TikTok. I actually had TikTok under. Okay, this was the stupid thing. I had like TikTok like back when it was like still a Musical.ly account, and then I had it as a BigCatDerek thing, and then because that was actually way back. Like Micah even said, just like, you should do Musical.ly. And I'm just like, this is dumb. But I made an account. And I'm like, all right, well, at least have a placeholder. I lost the password, forgot the password, didn't have it. So then when Musical.ly actually got rolled into TikTok, I didn't have the BigCatDerek name. I didn't. And I'm like, and I'm seeing this app, it's just like exploding too. And it's like, oh no. I'm like, I don't even know. And like at the time, it was like, there wasn't a way. This was like earlier on when like they didn't have like, I don't know, like the customer service was a little bit different. So it didn't have like the ability of just like, can you send, I don't even remember which email. It said like, oh, reset the password, reset the thing. And I did. And like, an email has been sent. I would check all my email accounts and I'm like, an email sent where? What, do I have another email box that I don't even know about? That I set up a Musical.ly account back in 2014? What is happening? But then I actually did. I made a TikTok account. I said like, just screw it. Made one under the Derek Krahn moniker. And then I actually like, it was weird. I posted like a few different things that blew up. And I'm like, yes, that old feeling. It was just like some standards. Solano. Where it got like 700,000 talks or whatever they call it. I don't know. You got so many talks. And then I started reading, articles of them just like, TikTok is basically going to melt your phone. And I'm like, oh, I have enough things that I have to worry about. And I wasn't using it. Like I stopped, like, even though like it got like a few different kind of big things, like I was just like, I got my YouTube stuff, I got the Instagram, I really didn't. So I'm like, let me just go ahead and just kind of shelve this. So I actually deleted the app off my phone for a while. And now I'm back. And then I actually started messing around with it. And it allowed me, huzzah, it allowed me to like change my username. Because it's like it's like what's your at mention name, but then also like the profile name. So I'm like, okay, well it's at Derek Krahn, but it's like it's also I'm BigCatDerek guy. And then I changed it, and then it said like, oh, is BigCatDerek available? And then it's like, it is, and I'm just like, holy crap! Let's get it on! Let's do it! So I started doing a live stream on TikTok, and it's hilarious. It's hilarious. There's so many people, and I do that every single time because like all of the Vine people, all the people who consumed Vine, they went to TikTok. Because every single time I go on there, they're like, oh my gosh, Derek, I remember you on Vine. I haven't seen you since then. Where have you been? And I'm like, I don't know. There's a little thing with a magnifying glass. You go like a little search bar. It's not that hard to find. You abandoned me. I was yelling at people, or talking about just like, oh, the storied saga. Like, if this is the last thing, because TikTok got shit down. It got shit down. Melissa, cut that part out. Melissa, cut that part out. Because Vine got shut down in 2016, and now it's 2021. Okay, so it's about 5 years. 5 years between, the platforms. A lot of things have happened in the last four and some change. A lot of things have happened in the last 4 and some change, wouldn't you think? As far as the Pridosphere, do they even know that we have, fractured, splintered, religious cells? No, they don't. They have no idea. It's like, what happened? Oh my gosh, yeah, try not to squeak. Oh, there's all these different kinds of things. I'm like, what the boy, monkeys buttered what? What's going on? What's happening? Why does he have nunchucks? This is very weird. A lot of things have happened. Oh, sorry, Ross. She likes inside boys. Too much. But people, there's one girl, she was asking, like, where have you been? Derek, is that you? And I'm like, no, Derek died. Yeah, he died. Yeah, I take up the account. My name's Daryl. I decided to start posting stuff on his behalf. It helps out the compound, but ultimately it's for the better because he was kind of annoying. And then people are like, well, how did he die? And I'm like, it was kind of an Elvis kind of thing. The toilet we don't get into it. And then I started joking about like all the old Vine people like just rediscovering and being like, oh my gosh, I can't wait to see all my old favorite cats. I can't wait to see Rascal and Chompers and Mawali. And I'm like, oh, you're gonna be in for a bit of rough news. But it's all good. It's all good. Where have you been? Oh my gosh. Hello all you big cat lovers out there. It's me, Derek, again. Welcome to another super duper fantastic episode of the Walk Around the Compound webcast. Hi. Alright. You're getting up and moving. You're getting up and just moving when I'm trying to go over and say hello. Hey! Where are you doing? Where are you doing? Huh? What you going? Stink. Well, anyway. Thanks for watching this episode of the Walk Around the Compound webcast. Hashtag Dorbist Award in the comment section below. Like and subscribe for all of your big cat goodness. And if you want to learn more about the facility around me, you can always visit the website carerescuetexas.com. What's the next part? Big shout out to oh no, you keep them tigers fed. Big shout out to my extra fancy patrons. I see you, you're so fancy. Look at all you extra fancy people out there. Thank you so much. And we'll see you next time. Alright. Bye-bye.
Like and subscribe for more big cat content.